Welcome everyone to Chess with TV, episode 104. Today is January 21st, 2016, and I feel terrible. I feel like I'm going to vomit, but fortunately, that's not contagious over the internet, so let's get going. We're going to do something new that we've never done before, as always, on Chess with TV, and hopefully we'll make it the whole episode. It's called Stuck King Chess, something that a viewer mentioned to me, and I thought that was a great idea. He begged me to put on the show. Actually, I was like, please let me put on the show. We're going to do it. So it's a chess variant that he made up. His name starts with Q, so now he's famous, and it's simply, you can't move your king. Pretty simple variant, right? Let's play 1-4. I like that time control. Let's try it against some random person. And, okay, so there's a special rule. You can move your king if, like, you're in check or something and stuff, you know? But other than that, your king is stuck. So I was thinking about what kind of openings would be good for stuck king chess, and I realized no openings. Because castling, that special cheating rule in chess where you take your king and rook and you switch them around, that's so useful. You should pretty much always castle. So you should never not castle. So that would be not castling, not moving your king. So I'm going to play the French defense in the hopes of getting a closed position here. I'm hoping he doesn't capture me because that could be... I'm going to actually play this because if he takes me, then I've got this open file to my king, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to get kind of a closed position here. We'll see how it goes. In fact, I think I'll play d6 because with my king stuck here, it's not going to be a lot of fun. Oh. I found a weight loss strategy, by the way, guys. Simply cut off all your hair, and you will lose, depending on how long it was, significant ounces. So this is my house right here. Oh no, I can't even play King F7. Oh no, I was planning. I was thinking no castling, no problem, but it's worse than that. So this is going to be really. In fact, I need some space. Change my mind. I need to get my queen out of here because I need some space. I'm not gonna ever get out of here. Okay, so close it up. My king is stuck, but that's okay. I can play this if I have to, right? Let's keep calm. Nothing serious yet. Oh, hope I don't moan too much this episode. I feel very moany. Oh, I guess I'm already moaning too much. Most people don't like to go on the internet and listen to people moan. Okay, a few people, but we try not to talk about them. So overall, I'm going to try to minimize moaning. We'll see how that goes, though. I'm playing that move and hoping maybe he'll check me because, well, I'm trying to get some space over here on the king side so I can play my rook up and over. This is a serious challenge, serious difficulty to be playing stuck king chess. So what do I have to do to prevent this move? I guess I have to play here. Which is pretty stupid. But I'm not having to move my king yet, so that part is good. I could now take this pawn, I think. Bishop takes queen. Oh, no, that won't work. Well, I'm still going to play knight f6. It still makes sense to play knight f6. This stuck king is a real handicap. I think I need to play against an opponent who's also playing this variant. Ooh. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Maybe this is actually a blessing in disguise, though, because if I get checked, I'm allowed to move my king. So I'm going to play King F7 after he checks me, and then I can actually, for the small cost of just one exchange, I can move my king once. That actually might really come in handy to get that thing off the back rank. So here we go. Now my king is moved. So that's the special rule right there. If you're in check, then you can move your king. Well, that was interesting. I think I need to find an opponent who's similarly constrained because the fact that he's moved his king, well, it's totally allowed because he's not playing the variant, but it's quite an advantage. So, oh, pretty tempting to, save my rook. But if I do that, then I can't deal with this capture because I can't move my king. That would be illegal since it wouldn't be check. So I have to deal with that. So now I'm down the exchange, but I've got some tricks up my sleeve. If I put an attacker on this knight, then I've got a lot of attackers on this pawn, right? Take, and then I can, oh no, my king, I can't move it. Okay, never mind. Maybe this move. Followed by just, yeah, he doesn't know I'm playing this variant, so he's probably going to be worried about losing the knight. So I'm thinking, after I take here, I'm thinking he's going to move his knight. Let's take this way. Even though he doesn't have to. What? What's going on? Didn't you just trade a rook for a knight? That was kind of weird. Doesn't matter which square I go. Oh, I'm in check. I get to move my king. This is fantabulous. Too bad there's nothing really great I can do with it. It's kind of weird. I assume he'll be taking this next, and I'll capture back. So we're in an opposite colors position after that. And by that I mean our bishops are opposite colored. His is white squared, mine is dark squared. It means we can never trade bishops. Usually that means an attack is very strong because you can't challenge his attack with your bishop. It also means it can be a draw if too much trades off the board. But my position's actually quite good, other than the fact that I can't move my king. With my 7 pawns, count them, that's a lot of pawns, right? That's a lot, so should be pretty happy about that. See how this goes. Hi, rookie GTO. Oh, I can move my king again. This is fabulous. Oh, I feel so queasy. Let me show you this tool I have after the game. I can play this. If he captures, it's checks, and then I can move. Now, he could take this for free because that would not be check. I wouldn't be allowed to move my king. I've moved my king a remarkable amount, guys. I just think you should say congratulations to ChessWiz for moving his king, I don't know, like 4 times, which is a lot considering you're not allowed to move it. And he resigns. Ooh, because I'm ahead of bishop. Wow, great job, ChessWiz, winning that chess restricted variant against someone who wasn't even playing that way. Let's do this against the viewership, a friend, so that we actually have an equal, whatever it is that's equal. Let's do that. So I've put that in the chat right there. I have put a challenge into the chat, so whoever clicks that is going to be playing me. I think perhaps Rondep is not online. Shocking, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's just staring at that link waiting for Rondep to click it, because for the last 25 episodes, if I put a link in the chat, Rondep clicks that link. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone clicks it at all. Perhaps he's my only friend. So let me show you this tool I have while someone clicks that link. By the way, if you're watching, click the link in the chat. Come play me. Oh, is there a problem? I think there's a problem. Cancel. The problem is I have a restrictive rating range. Huh? Why is there no slider? Oh, there's no restrictive rating range. It's with a friend. Okay, so we're going to use this link instead. This game is rated. You must log in to join it. We'll do an unrated game for you guys. Abort that game. Play this game. Casual. And then I'm going to show you this tool. So this is the tool I have right here. Perhaps you've seen it, perhaps you haven't, but this is super useful when you need it and super useless when you don't. Can you guess what it's for? Watch this. Watch this. Wow, it's a giant, it's for giants, right? I'm not going to tell you what this might make me think it is, but this is actually super useful if you're going to vomit, because it's airtight if you cover this side, right? So you can vomit into this thing and it fills up, and you can even measure. Look, it's like, oh, look how much I vomited. New personal best. There's like a rating up here. It's like, wow, 24 ounces. What a vomit, right? So that's a pretty cool device right there. And the reason I have it with me is because I'm feeling super queasy right now. Oh, really bad. Oh. So hopefully we won't have to demonstrate its use this episode. But if we do, at least I've warned you about it. I'm fighting an anonymous player here. The rules are stuck king chess, which means you may not move your king in this chess game. And I think that's going to be to my advantage, considering I'm the white player. I get to kind of be a little bit more aggressive. And I'm going to do exactly that. Look at that defensive move. I know who I'm playing here because there's only one guy who play h6 in this position, and it is the father of ChessWiz TV. I have no doubt that's who I'm playing right here because only he would play h6. Are you dad? This is kind of fun, right? It's kind of fun to play chess with your dad, especially when you're picking your ear. So this is going to be pretty good. Also, if black spends all his time moving these pawns one square, it's pretty good for white. So, oh yep, definitely another trademark move. Where should I move this knight? How about to the side of the board? Because now I can move to x4. That's not a square, Dad. Yeah, knights don't go on the edge. So maybe I should just sacrifice the bishop. Oh, that would check him though. So he can move his king. Oh, Mr. Corrupted, you are so astute. I'm going to throw away this piece. I think this is going to be a pretty good checkmate right here. I mean, I just got 2 pieces, 2 pawns for it already. 2 pawns. They're not pieces. By the way, if you call a pawn a piece, I'll punch you through the internet because a pawn is not a piece. It's a pawn. That's why it's called a pawn, because it's not a piece, right? There's 2 kinds of things. There's pieces and there's pawns. Durr. Okay, so queen h5 check. That's approximately. I think he doesn't have any moves, so that's a pretty good move right there. h6 is looking pretty bad now in this position. Bet you wish you didn't play that, because then you can play g6 and learn that the pawn is still pinned to your rook. So, yeah, that's not what I meant to do. So, this is fascinating. I think stuck king is only going to make his life worse. I've got the fork here, which would be fun. Or I've got the queen of 7 forcing him out this way, which would be so fun. I don't even know which one to do because they're both so fun. I'm going to go with the fun way. I mean, he can't even move his king unless it's in check, so that's going to be pretty fun. Should I play c4, threatening c5? He's going to play c6 and king c7. He's going to get away, and I don't want him to do that. Let's try this move. Knight b5 covers both the squares. Oh, I should probably check him and pick up this rook, this knight, right? There he goes, getting away. Well, I better win this. That's all I can say. He cannot move his king unless it's in check, so that's pretty bad for him. Like, he can't play king c7 right now, which is what he wishes to do. So, bishop f4 looks pretty painful, too. In fact, is that checkmate right there, guys? Is bishop f4 checkmate? That's kind of checkmate to me. That's an interesting checkmate. The king cannot move to any of these squares, or any of these, or this one, or these. So I guess that's checkmate. Can't block it, can't take the bishop. By the way, there's 3 ways to get out of check. If you're ever wondering, this is not 3, it's 6. It's sign language for 6. If you're ever wondering how to get out of check, you're like, oh no, a chess game. What you can do is 3 different things. 3 different things. You can move your king. You can capture the checking piece, or you can block it. Now, if it's a knight, you might have a hard time blocking it, but generally speaking, you can block the check. And with those 3 options taken away, you're in checkmate. So that's a good way to be really thorough about checkmating. Just see, can he take the piece? Can he block the piece? Can he move his king? None of those things, well, then it's checkmate. I have no time on my clock, so let's take a free road. Fortunately, there's a 2-second increment right here. So, oh, unfortunately, it's a casual game. Why am I wasting my time with this? Well, let's see. I'm ahead of a lot of stuff, so seems pretty good for me. Oh no, I'm out of time. Check. See if he moves his king. Check. I'm not allowed to move my king. I better not cheat here. That would be the one way I could lose is if I move my king. Because it's so tempting to just castle, right, in this position. But no, stuck king. Stuck king variant today, guys. King is not allowed to move unless you're in check, which opponent has impressively moved his king like this. Considering that you can't move it, that's very impressive. I'm going to just take this stuff. I missed a checkmate. I'm sorry, Mr. Corrupted. But you are very astute in asking if anyone in my family works for the healthcare industry. Because where would I have gotten this excellent piece of plastic except by stealing it from a hospital, right? And the answer is no, I didn't steal that from a hospital. Obviously, when I went to the hospital, there was a huge stack of them. And I said, can I have 100? And they said, of course you can. Or they didn't hear me, one of those. So that's how I got these. So, yeah. Oh, he's cheating now. Look at that. Look at that king. He's moving his king. That's cheating. I'm going to have to check him back into submission here. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, so the way to get the rook out is like this. Since the king can't move. Is he going to cheat some more? Very difficult to tell. I'm going to let him cheat because... Oh, he proposes a take-back. Oh, I didn't have time to accept your take-back preposition. I'm so sorry. Oops. I was so slow. That's my fault totally. Good thing it's unrated because you should have won that game. Oh, that was interesting and fun. So let's play another one against random people who don't know we're doing this, because rated games against strangers where you can't move your king sounds like a great way to preserve your rating. And another thing I have to say is... I actually am out of words right now, so if you would like to hear some words, that's really too bad. What is there to say? Oh yeah, did you guys know about the chess tournament coming up? there's a good one. It's a variant as usual, but scroll down here in this chess website. This is lichess.org. If you go to this, the second ChessWiz Cup, you should go to that. And by the way, Crazy House is on the site. We're gonna play that soon. Whew. Okay, how do we win? You may not move your king. Let's see if he obeys. Unless you are in check. Give him up, and then I'll tell him Twitch. Just so that he thinks I'm not pulling his leg like I am. We're going to play a d-pawn opening for the obvious reason that my opponent moved his d-pawn, so that's already a d-pawn opening. I had no choice. But also d-pawn opening for the obvious reason that it keeps the position a little bit more closed. Perhaps I can live with not moving my king ever. He says GG, which means he speaks Montenegro, which is a language, by the way, and a place. So that probably means I have no idea what you're saying. I'm totally moving my king. But maybe it means I know what you're saying, but I hope you don't, so that I can move my king, because look at that illegal move right there. And I'm just going to have to let it fly because he's a stranger. I don't even know where he lives. So I'm unable to punch him in the face. So that means I have to live with what I've got here, which in this case is a stuck king. Ooh, could be difficult to win this game with a stuck king, but if I could just get my rooks out, right, guys? Yes. So here's the plan. This could totally work. I've moved this knight, and I've moved this pawn so that I can have a little more Luft for my rooks. By the way, Luft simply means air. It's German. So if you've played g6 or h6 trying to make some Luft, it doesn't mean you're trying to make Luft for your king. You're just getting some air, right? So it's pretty... What was I saying? That was pretty rantful. Okay, so I'm not going to castle because I'm too awesome for that. Let's get these pieces mobilized. So it looks like we're getting some queenside play. That means I need to get this rook over here. Good thing I'm doing that right now. This is epic. This is epic. Did you notice I misspelled that? E-P-O-C-H. This is an epic. Is my knight going to be trapped after f6? No, I'm going to have an awesome fork. That's f3. Cool. How about this move? I want to play rook up because obviously it's kind of out of the game over here. But I can't move my king, so the knight would take me, which maybe I should play that. But after he takes, I cannot recapture. Stupid stuck king, so I'm kind of in trouble. This is fun, though. I'm definitely having fun. In fact, I'm feeling less queasy than at the start of the episode. Oh, good thing I pre-calculated this maneuver. Pretty strong move against Momo, North Korea. See if I can take him downtown and buy him a piece of candy. Oh, cool move, bro. Cool move. If I take your rook, I lose my queen. And if I take your queen, then my stuck king is no problem. Wow. This is fabulous. My stuck king is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Except my stuck knight has a problem. Stuck knight chess, that's a bad thing. Apparently stuck knight chess is a thing, right? But watch this. My rook's across from his king, so watch me make something happen. First I take that. And if he takes with pawn, then I play bam, right? Brilliant. Brilliant move. He can't capture. He can't capture because of the rook. So, genius move. Absolutely. And then I have two knights under attack, which is brilliant because I really wanted two knights to be under attack at the same time. That's my whole point here, so that I can... so now that I have two knights under attack, see, that's really good. So that I can move one of them, and then it'll be under attack again. This isn't quite going like I was hoping, but at least I'm still playing. That's good. Okay, so now my knight is under attack again. Yes! Strategic move right there, taking out that f-pawn, because now I have an outpost for my knight, which is exactly what he has in my house too, so pretty useless. Oh, if he plays c6, I'm so dead. Oh, he doesn't good. Oh, I'm so tired. Feeling queasy again. Let's take with rook. Then I at least fork 2 pieces. Now I fork, pin, skewer, I just do everything, right? Bam! 16 seconds. My clock is actually higher than before. Kind of like the level of my stomach acid right now. It's higher than before. So I do have 2 pawns in exchange for this ugly bishop. That's something, right? Right? Yes. Of course, right. Active pieces can make something happen. Not being able to use your king, I'm learning, is kind of painful in an endgame. Because you need your king in an endgame, so that's pretty bad. Save the rook, I guess. You definitely need your king in an endgame. So this is a very painful situation. Stop taking my things. I got a message. It says, wow, I know your name now. Wow, uh-oh, that's scary. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm down a piece, and all I'm doing is moving my pieces, but with not being able to move my king, this is quite a dangerous endgame, and by dangerous, I mean horrible. Hopefully this is checkmate. Woo, lucky for me, a random checkmate appears. It's super effective. Wow. Apparently, let's calculate where he cannot move. Oh, any of these squares. And look, he cannot capture that. Oh, and he can't block the... Yeah, I can't do my colors right. But look at that. He can't move anything here either. Wow! That's actually really cool. So I'm glad that was checkmate. Lucky for me, he says "ong," which means "oh my gosh." And so I will say GG to that and watch your language, young man. I can tell he's young because no old person would say "ong." They would just spell the whole thing out, right? Because they're old. So let's play against a viewer again, because that was super scary. Playing against an actual 1800 rated person without moving your king, pretty dangerous. I mean, we're pretty lucky that he just moved into a checkmate. Other than that, I would have lost that chess game pretty bad. Turns out in an endgame, you definitely need your king. In fact, I read once somewhere, or heard somewhere, that the king is worth the same as a knight. So I tried to trade my king for it. It didn't work out, but in an endgame, it's like a minor piece, like a knight or bishop. So if you're fighting without it, it's like you're down a piece. Now, I have to admit, that doesn't matter at all, because you're not going to trade your king. But in this variant, it matters, because you can think to yourself, great, I'm down a knight. And it actually matters. You're actually down a knight. So that's super useful information. I'm so glad that I can know that I'm down a knight while I don't move my king. That's really fabulous. You may not move your king. Apparently there's a rogue N in that sentence. Unless you are in check. I'll put that in parentheses. Unless you are in check. Did you know that the singular of parentheses is parenthesis? Parenthesis? Like that? Parenthesis? Parentheses. This is the plural. And the singular is parenthesis. So did you know that? You don't just say like parenthesis and then you're done saying the word. No, there's more to say. So that's actually pretty cool. Now that you know that, he's muted the stream. I've muted you. I've muted you. It doesn't even have to be spelled right. He knows what I mean. Thank you, internet. My bishop's super lame. I guess I should play c5. How did my pawns get like this? I wasn't watching. c5 is my move. Should I play it now? Let's put my bishop somewhere awesome first and then do it. That was actually hilarious. What is this stream? I'm strangely loving this. Was that a secret allusion? By the way, that's spelled with an A. Oops, my pawn. Allusion to Dr. Strangelove, because you've put "I'm strangely loving this" all in one sentence. Strangely loving, and I don't know who Dr. Strangelove is, but it sounds like it's you. It sounds like you're subtly trying to slip that in there, is that you have some strange love going on. A gambit. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, because so am I. Unfortunately, it's about to end, because we only do 30-minute streams these days, guys, because I noticed that nobody watches the whole thing on YouTube. I'm just kidding. Everybody watches the whole thing. But I noticed that I was getting super bored streaming for a whole hour. That's the real reason that we cut to half an hour. No, the real reason is I couldn't survive from Thursday to Tuesday with no episode in between, because I required a time-traveling device to do that. It was too much for my poor body. Poor body. Oh, I wish I could move my king right now. That'd be great. I better play g3 because I don't want tonight coming in here. That would be a cheating move. What was I saying? Dr. Strangelove. Yes, 30-minute episodes, but we broadcast on Saturday, so it's all worthwhile. I think g3 is kind of a bad move, as you can see. It creates this weakness in the light squares, but it doesn't matter, right? What matters is getting this rook into the game. Without being able to move the king, that will not be easy. So he can play rook f8 and pawn f5. That's pretty good for him. But I can't play rook f8 and pawn f5 because rooks don't move 2 squares over and 8 squares up, or is that 7? That's just what rooks don't do. So I have to come up with something else creative, like maybe rook f1, pawn f4. Totally different, by the way. Totally different. I'm glad you're strangely loving this, A Gambit. I'm strangely rubbing my chin. Here he goes. So what happens if I take this pawn? Do I just win instantly? Queen takes. Oh, free bishop. Nope, so he takes, queen takes. Oh, he's guarding that. So let's try this way. Oh, cool move. Knight g5 when you haven't even castled? No, I'm never going to castle. Man, castling is for people who can actually move their king. That's not me. I would love to play c5, though. If only I could do that in one move, I would have played it right now. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Wow. Look at that. I can lose my knight. It would basically be trapped. Let's take his knight instead. So I guess h4, h5, h6, h7 could get my rook into the game. That's one option. Yeah, and then look, after that I could promote it. I just noticed that. Yeah, I think that could be my next 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 moves. Watch out, man. In 5 moves, he's muted me. Never mind. Never mind, I'm not going to tell you what I can do. It's something about pawns turning into queens. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but oops, I already didn't play h4. Should have done it. Something about that. It could be like pawns turning into bishops, or it could be like knights turning into queens. Nobody knows, but it's something like it. Okay, let's get that rook in the game. I'm feeling really good about this position, considering that the drugs are starting to kick in. That's what someone said the other day while I was streaming. The drugs are starting to kick in, which is ironic since this is clearly stolen from a hospital, because you wouldn't find this in your house otherwise. So I've also got a problem. If I take this, I lose 2 rooks. Not a very good thing. So I'll play my rook over somewhere good, but no, I can't move my king. Rook b1. I don't know what to do. Rook b1. Can't move my king, so I guess it'll just sit here forever. Obnoxious. How did his king get up here, guys? Is he cheating? Did you cheat? It's a good way to ask questions. He's like, what are all those slashes? He must be really intense, like a circus. It's a good way to distract your opponent. No? Well, let's rewind. Oh, he didn't cheat. Well, my memory's just really bad. I better play quickly because I have used up all my time checking if he cheated. Oh. I'll just say oh. Because it's true. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. Okay, let's make things happen right here. Wish I had my other rook, guys. I guess I'll bring that over. That would be good. Oh, he showed up just in time to get forked. Great strategy. If I move my knight here, then he will take it with a pawn. I'm doing it. Oh, check. Oh, this is good for me. Oh, this is really good for me. Oh, this is like spinach. Which is, by the way, spinach is good for you. So, totally true. Extra rook, very handy. I think this is good. I think I'm ahead. Could be that I'm actually losing. There's some brilliant move where he plays his rook here, and it's a super rook, and it can move like a knight also, and I can't capture it. That would be checkmate. But other than that, I pretty much got this guy under my thumb. Coolio resigns. Now, he never moved his king except when it was in check, so that's well played right there. I have to say well played. Other than that, though, missing a rook, that's kind of bad. So what happened in this chess game? I didn't pay any attention. Oh yeah, my queen took that knight for free. That was probably the turning point in the game, right when the game rotated. It went from facing forwards to facing sideways. That was the turning point. Well, it's the end of the episode. This is so sad, guys. Only 30 minutes broadcast. I wish I could stream more, but my rules say I can't, so I can't. But if you want more Chess Whiz right now, you can simply browse to YouTube. No, don't browse there. Browse right to my website because I want more hits on my analytics. Did you know that's a word? See, chesswiz.tv. Can you see that right there? Woohoo, woohoo. Go there right now because I have this graph. Look at this. Analytics. That's an awesome word, isn't it? I'm going to show you my analytics. Man, I can't believe I'm saying this on the stream. That's terrible, but let's do it. So here they are, and they look like a mountain range. Oh, look at that. Lots of views, not very many. So this is hits to the website. It's like flat. Nothing's happening. But tomorrow, or today, this is tomorrow right here, you could make the graph go up. Let me put myself up on the screen. Up like this, except more like this because it's going that direction. You could do that by visiting the website, so please do. I want to see a huge data point on December. Okay, it's not December, never mind. That's what I really want. Now I should show you my YouTube analytics. Guys, did you know we're putting on a tournament? Well, we are putting on a term. It's a major, major term. It's on January 30th at 4 p.m. GMT, which you have to convert to your own time zone. So tough beans for you. But we put that on lichess.org, right? And what happened? Let me show you these analytics. You're going to love this because you're me and I love it. That's probably the only reason you would love it. But take a look. Take a look at this thing right here. Let me put this, hold on, you can't see it yet, so hold on. Let me put this on the last 90 days of existence, right? That's 3 months. Look at this graph right here. Shazam. Oh. Okay, so let me resize my browser so you can see the important part. Oh, that didn't work at all. Well, I'm going to have to scroll my browser. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now look at it. See that right there? See that mountain right there? It's gone now. Yeah. See that mountain right there that I can't point at? That's you guys saying ChessWhiz TV is something I better check out. Get it? Check. Because check is what you do in ChessWhiz TV. You just check your opponent so you can actually move his king. Wow. So thanks, guys, for visiting the website. That's great. I'm so excited. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.